Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's your girl Tabi. Welcome and welcome back. So on today's video, I'm gonna be explaining the student visa application process. And so in this channel we don't gatekeep, so please like, comment, share and subscribe. Road to 500 subscribers, so let's get into the video. The first thing you'll have to do is apply for a passport. So after you've received your passport, you're gonna find an agent to help you with the process, with the visa process. So, and the first thing that you're gonna do with the agent is enrolling to a school here in Australia or your desired country that you wanna go to. So under the enrollment, they will have to check your academic requirements. These are the KCSE, KCPE, your degrees, IELTS. That's where you'll do the IELTS exam. In Australia, you have to do the IELTS exam or the PTE, and you have to reach the band score of the course that you wanna do. So for accounting, you have to reach 6.5 in each of the IELTS has some sub subjects, let me put it that way. So there is writing, reading, speaking and listening. So you have to get the required band score so that you can be accepted for the next step. So the first requirement is your academic requirements, and then the second one is activities requirements. Activity requirements, they will check what have you been doing since you completed your school, whatever you're doing at school until now that you're applying for you want to apply for your visa. So that is it. And then the third one, they will look at your financial requirements. So you get to provide, so this is the broadest area. So under the financial requirements, they will need to know if you're capable of paying the fees, sustaining yourself, and also how well off are you to stay by yourself in a foreign country. So this is where you'll provide the bank statement. The bank statement should have the amount of money already in the bank, and the history should be 3 months to 6 months history. That's what should be in the account. So your agent will let you know how much does your course cost per term. In each year there are 2 semesters. So the first semester and the second semester. So your agent will let you know how much each semester costs, so that you can both do the calculations and get to know how much you should have in your bank to provide the bank statement. So under the bank statement, you'll need to provide proof of the funds, how are the funds acquired. And also one thing to note, the bank statement should be of someone you're related to, because during the process, during your visa process, they will have to check if you're related to the person that owns the bank account. So you'll have to provide either their birth certificate or ID or anything of the sort. So after they have checked all the 3 requirements, the academic, activity and also the financial, you'll have to there's something I'd forgotten. Under the activities requirements, you will have to provide if you have stayed more than 3 months without going to school, or without you don't have evidence that you are going to school. You have to provide evidence of if you are working or if you are doing the process now for coming to Australia. You have to provide evidences. You can say I was doing the IELTS exam between this month to this month, so they will check, they have to check. So yeah, then after checking the 3 requirements, the academic requirements, activity requirements, and the financial requirements, your agent will provide a statement of purpose. So under the statement of purpose, this is under the enrollment. Now you're still applying. This is the process of applying for the school. So under the statement of purpose, this is where your agent will write why you want to go to that campus, which course and why you want to pursue the course, your plans after pursuing that course, such things. So your agent will have to write a statement of purpose on your behalf to the school. So after writing the statement of purpose, now the school will have to assess you under the GTE. This is the genuine temporary entrant. So you have to be a genuine student who's coming temporarily and who's entering Australia. So that's how that's what it means. So they will check. They're not that strict though. They will check everything. So all the documents that you've provided and also your statement of purpose. That will give you high chances of them picking you and accepting you in their school. If you've qualified for the GTE, they will provide you with a conditional offer letter. This offer letter will request you to send more documents that the school require, like the school itself. So after you have submitted the documents that they require, they will send you unconditional offer letter. This offer letter also has the course you're doing, the details about the course you're doing, the duration, and also like the amount you're supposed to do, the cost, and when you're supposed to come in, like when you're supposed to start your semester, and when your offer letter will expire. Like it's unconditional. Like you're just given the whole details of everything now because you've qualified and they have accepted you to come into the school. After you have now enrolled into the school, they have accepted and they have given you a confirmation of enrollment. That's the COE. You will now have to apply for the visa because you've already found a school. Okay. So under the visa, the documents you provide must be certified by a qualified lawyer. That's one. And then 2, you'll provide almost the same documents you provided when you were enrolling for school. So nothing so different between the 2 documents. But here you have to certify the documents by a qualified lawyer. So after providing the documents, they will assess and check your ties with your home country. Like I'm from Kenya, so they will check if I'm coming to this country, what can make me go back to my country? What can they be assured of? How can they be assured of me going back to my country? So that's where family comes in. So you can find that people have left their children, husbands. For the married people, husbands. And then for us, like people who are not married, you've left your family, who are your parents, your siblings. So they will check. And you have to provide information about them too. So they will be assured that you have family back at home that you can go back to. After checking the family ties, like where you will go back to, if you have people, blah blah blah, such things, they will check your economic ties with your home country. Like if you have land, you have maybe a car, a registered car, maybe a registered car to your family that you've left back at home. This is where again you'll provide a bank statement. For the visa application, they will check your GTE, like 3 times more than what the school checked. So this is where you have 50-50 chances of where you, if you're gonna pass or fail. So you have to pray. So after checking your economic ties, after you've provided the bank statement, under the bank statement they will have to check if you have first of all, just like the bank statement you provided during your enrollment, they will check if you have any relationship with your sponsor, like the one providing the bank statement. They will check and assess the account with the account. Like here, maybe your agent is using Equity Bank in Kenya. They will contact Equity Bank and make sure that whoever has written as your sponsor is the main person that is the owner of that account that you're using its bank statement. So be careful on that. Yeah, so they will check, they will assess the bank statement. One, they will have to check also if you can be capable of providing for yourself, like catering for your needs, if you be able to pay school fees, and all this money should still be in that account by the time you're providing the bank statement. Yeah, so the bank statement still should be have 3 to 6 months history, and you should be related to the sponsor, the owner of the bank account that you're using, its history, and you'll have to provide his or her identity. So yeah, that's it about the bank statement. And then another thing they are gonna check is if you have ever applied for a visa before and if it has ever been refused. So and at this point, when they check, if I applied for a visa to Canada and it was refused, they will check the reason to why it was refused. And if now at the moment that I want to apply for the student visa in Australia, in between that period of applying to Canada and applying to Australia, what has changed? Was it the bank statement that I had not yet fulfilled? Was it the documents that I never had? What has changed? They will investigate like thorough. Trust you me, they will investigate thorough, like literally. So this is where people fail, but I believe in you, you're gonna make it. Yeah, then be providing legit documents. Many people go by documents. I'm not against that, but at the same time, just know these are countries that are connected. Like immigration, they don't have like broken lines or anything. They are connected, they use the same system. So just provide genuine documents. If you don't have, you don't have, but don't do something that will cost you later after it has already costed you money. What's the need? And then they will also check if you've ever traveled. Have you gone back to your home country so that you can come back here? If you are in Dubai, have you ever gone back to Kenya, even if it's at one point, and then go any other place? Now you want to come to Australia, so that they will check that. So if you have ever gone back to your home country, there will be added points to your visa application. So yeah, so by the time you're reaching to that point, you have been booked for, you have already done IELTS, the exam, or PTE, and also you have been booked for biometrics, your fingerprints, and then you have been booked for medicals. Under medicals, they have to check, like there are certain diseases that they don't want to bring to Australia, so that you'll have to go and get checked before you come. So yeah, and according to your school, they will have to check, like if you're doing accounting as me, there are diseases that we never had to check. But if you're doing nursing, you're gonna have to be tested HIV and AIDS, I don't know, syphilis, I don't know, yeah, you know. So that's it. So yeah, so by the time you're getting to the end of the visa application, all is done, like your documents are provided and everything, so all will be good. That's the end of the visa application. So after you've done all that with the help of your agent, you will receive an email that your visa process has qualified, and then you'll get your visa. And everything is by the grace of God. This thing is trial and error, because we are all humans, and they can just come up with any reason not to give you the visa. But don't give up, keep on applying, okay? And not only for Australia, but for even other countries. Just try your best to do the process in the most legit way possible, and everything will be fine. So that's the end of our video. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. Road to 500 subscribers. So I hope this video helped you, and please leave a comment down below so that I can know where to explain more on. Yeah, so, and if it's of help to you, let me know in the comment section. So thank you, and thank you very much. If you have reached this point of the video, I love you so much. You're my G. You're my G. So bye bye guys, I love you.